Maybach music.
Look how far
I think I'm gonna dedicate this one to all the people that thought I wouldn't make it here.
I still knowing we would reign.
Dream chaser.
It feels like yesterday when all this was a dream. Through these Maybach curtains I see how life has changed.
Yeah, it was all a dream. On the corner.
It's only the beginning. To wake up, selection day. I hope y'all voted today too. Shout out to Founder Fathers. Shout out to the Wake Up. Shout out to Bryant, Jennings. Shout out to Ali Johnson. Shout out to Bilal Qayyum. Shout out to Fran Dunphy. Shout out to Q-Deezy. Shout out to Mike Morek. Shout out to Chuck Ellis. It's the Wake Up. It's going down. See y'all December 5th. Campaign to the Wake Up. NJ, say what's up.
Sup?
Sorry. Ready? We just arrived at African American Art Museum. We're going to be here for December 5th. Wake Up. Should be a spectacular event. Like I said, we made history. So I'm excited about that.
When they see me off in traffic, they say Jeezy on some other shit. Send them, running straight back to the dealership. Me, I'm in my spaceship, that's right, I work for NASA. This FNH is not a fraud. Call that bitch my body.
Right here. How many does this?
This is about 12 seats of
12 seats of 12?
Yeah, cameras, yeah, 120. We could probably get about 160 people or to 180.
You know I stay super straight. Ran up in my spots and now I'm working out the Super 8. Know you're hungry. Come and get a super plate. Y'all sing happy birthday.
So that, you can do that.
We have you over here. And then you said it's 12 tall.
Why don't we just tell the people to come and sit on the steps? I don't know.
They don't have a place to sit.
What if they're not comfortable sitting on the steps? Who wants to sit on the steps with a nice event? Would you want to sit on the steps? You probably would because you're a kid. But somebody that's 40 years old and working all day, they're not going to say, oh, we made it to the event, the Wake Up documentary. I had to sit on the steps and watch the movie. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, that's why you're child and I'm there.
80 suede palace, jewels like Rip the Ruler, looking like I ripped the jeweler. I could cut a check, make some people hit your shooter. Domino effect.
Right back at it today on the way to WDAS. Go see the legendary Patty Jackson. She's trying to promote the Founder Fathers, the Wake Up film documentary. You know, these are just the avenues you just gotta take. Gotta get to the radio station. Gotta get to the news station. Just gotta get the word of mouth out there. So essentially I'm just on my campaign right now. WDAS radio station, get ready to go talk to Patty Jackson. Raise awareness on the Wake Up campaign. Stay tuned.
Look how far we came. Through the fire, I stood knowing we would reign. It felt like yesterday when all this was a dream. Through these Maybach curtains, I see how life has changed. Look how far we came. Through the fire, I stood knowing we would reign. It felt like yesterday.
Thank you.
See, that's the part that nobody sees. That's how everything
Can you hear and stuff?
Day when all this was a dream. Through these Maybach curtains, I see how life.
All right, bye-bye. Hey, how you
Happy
doing?
birthday to you.
Hi, honey, how are you? How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing? Hey, such a pleasure to meet you. We're gearing up for the Wake Up. It's a documentary that's been directed by Vaughn Tinsley, all about dads, being a good dad. There are good men out here being good fathers to their children. The big event is December the 5th at the African American Museum, 7th and Arch, and Vaughn Tinsley is joining us in our studios. Tell us why you made this documentary.
I made this film, because I wanted to raise the awareness on fatherhood, but not just any fathers, because, there's fathers who send checks every month and can't be there present. And then there's fathers who make excuses about not being there because this and that, reference to the mom's issues. So I really wanted to address consistent fatherhood. And it was important I strategically sought out these individuals because I know they've been doing a good job being fathers. So fathers like Bilal Qayyum and Quincy Harris and, even head coach Fran Dunphy, Bryant, Jennings, all these guys are demanded in the field during an ordinary day, but they still maintain that consistent relationship emotionally, physically, and mentally with their children. And that's something that I thought it was important to embrace.
Wow, was it hard gathering up these men?
You know what? I've had some relationships with some of these dads. Not long-term relationships, but I bumped into them here and there. My son went to Temple University summer camp, so I made it my best interest to make sure I speak to Coach Dunphy, because I recognize he's a father figure for a lot of basketball players. A lot of people looking up to, go to college and play basketball. So I said, let me, talk to him, let him know about this joint venture, this venture I'm trying to do and put together. So talking to Fran Dunphy and then talking to Bryant, I met Chuck Ellis. He's doing a lot of things with professional basketball players in the city, outside the city. He's a dad with custody of his daughter. So the relationships that I developed through them, I just kind of wanted to make it carry over long term and embrace all these dads on one accord.
Wow, this is going to be amazing. December the 5th at the African American Museum, 7th and Arch. What day of the week is that?
That's a Friday. It'll be a Friday night, so you have plenty of time to come home. And I wanted to make sure I didn't do it right after work. You come home, get yourself comfortable, shower, come out, put your finest attire on. It's going to be a great night. It's an extraordinary evening with extraordinary people raising awareness of fatherhood. And I don't think this has ever been done on this level, I felt like. And it was really important, that I made it for the whole city to be a part of.
Founding Fathers, Vaughn Tinsley, thank you so much. The Wake Up is happening, everybody. Friday, December the 5th at the African American Museum, 7th and Arch. Thank you.
Happy birthday, Patty. Who's this guy? I never heard of him. Huh? Gotta donate to some mentoring programs. That's what we need. That's next. Campaign for mentoring. Shout out to Patty Jackson. Just got finished raising awareness for the Wake Up. All the fathers out there, all the mothers out there, you gotta make sure you wake up. Be involved in your son and daughter's life, no matter what it takes. You know what I mean? Just consistency is pivotal.
Hi, this is Ariel Donsay, Digital Diva here, and we are live at the red carpet premiere of the Wake Up. Yes, it's going down, people. Stay tuned. Hi, this is Ariel Donsay, Digital Diva, and we're here on the red carpet with Dr. Manziel, one of the stars of the documentary. Do you feel like a star?
I guess I'm starting to, but I'm just so proud of Vaughn. This is a great night for him. He put so much effort into it, and so I'm just really proud of him and thankful that everybody's showing up and supporting a tremendous cause.
Yes, absolutely. What made you want to be a part of this documentary?
Well, known Vaughn for a long time. He's very close to my sons, and I know it's just a very important thing that it's a subject that needs to be, spoken about out in the communities, in all communities.
Yes. What do you hope to see from the release of this film?
Well, I guess, you start with baby steps, and so maybe these are the first baby steps, and really, Vaughn can really reach a large portion of the community and just get dads being dads.
Get dads active, that's right, and that's exactly the focus of the Wake Up. So we thank you, Dr. Manziel, for being a part of this experience.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much, I appreciate it.
Hello, I'm Darcel, and thank you guys for joining us here tonight. Founding Fathers presents The Wake Up. All right, so I'm here with Chuck Ellis, who was in the documentary. Chuck, just let everybody know what fatherhood means to you.
Fatherhood means a lot to me. I have two daughters, a 15-year-old and an 8-year-old. So essentially for my 15-year-old, it's just making sure she's in the environment and learning the way she's due to be able to deal in society the way things going today in the town.
Now, being a part of this documentary, what do you want people to take away from the role that you played in the documentary tonight?
Just to encourage people, just to get into their kids' lives, to be more active, be a more active parent. It doesn't always take money, but time is also essential and important in the development of a child's development into going to adulthood.
Thank you. I absolutely agree. Chuck, please enjoy the film. You're in it. Is this going to be your first time seeing it as well?
Yes, my first time seeing it as well. I'm very excited. Yes.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for interviewing with us. Bye-bye.
So what is it that made you do this documentary, Bilal?
Well, first of all, fatherhood is very important to me. I'm fortunate I'd be married. I have 5 children and 14 grandkids, so I understand the importance of a father being there in the family and being in his children's lives. So when brother Vaughn had approached me about getting involved in a documentary, it was a no-brainer. Plus, I want to support his effort and his work around fatherhood in the city of Philadelphia.
So what do you think this documentary can do for the people in Philadelphia and in the world, letting them know about fatherhood?
Well, I think the more that folks are exposed, that there are fathers involved in their children's lives, will help break this myth about fathers not being there. There was a national study that showed that black men in particular are more involved in their children's lives than white men and Asian men and Latino men, even though they might not be living with their children. So that's a myth. So we got to continue to break these negative stereotypes about African American men in America.
Well, I definitely just learned something right now. We thank you so much for being a part of this documentary, and we look forward to seeing it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
So I'm here with the lovely ladies,
Nazira, Driana, Anaya.
and they all took part in the documentary. Just give a little bit about what you did in the documentary.
In the documentary, I talked about how founders' fathers helped me to become a better lady. I spoke on how founding fathers helped me with drama and getting through things. In the documentary, I spoke about the drama in school and how founding fathers helped me to become a better lady.
Well, ladies, I look forward to seeing all 3 of your beautiful faces in the documentary, The Wake Up. And just say bye to the camera. We'll see you on TV in a few. Tk you.
I support the Wake Up. I support the Wake Up. I support the Wake Up.
I support The Wake Up. Thank you, ladies.
Hi, it's Ariel Dansay, your digital diva, here live at the red carpet event, the premiere of the film, The Wakeup. We're here with B.Y. Jennings, one of the men from the documentary. Now, B.Y., I have to ask you, what does fatherhood mean to you?
Fatherhood means a lot. Actually, I just posted a picture of my son on Instagram probably about 3 hours ago, and I have a brother that's incarcerated, and I posted a picture of him maybe about 45 minutes ago. Now I looked and I seen both of them had that same pose. It almost brought a tear to my eye because it's like, okay, I put in great effort to raise my son, and I don't want him to end up like my brother. And it was literally the same color background, the same pose, and I think I'm maybe the only one that pointed that out, but it brought something to me, and it made me just think, more and more about that fatherhood. It's very important, and I honor that.
So is that what more so made you be a part of the documentary? Your brother, his past, or what really motivated you to be a part of this documentary in particular?
I think I'm one of the chosen individuals, along with a lot of individuals in the world today that value fatherhood, and that's the reason why I wanted to do it. It was a good cause. I fit the description, and I live by those rules that everybody lives by in that documentary.
I'm so pleased to have Miss Patty Jackson, radio legend, here with us today. How are you doing today?
I'm doing very good. It's a wonderful evening here and a celebration of fathers to show that there are some good dads out here.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Miss Patty Jackson, I heard you've been promoting this on the radio. What does this documentary mean to you?
I think it's so important for the family. A lot of people think about where did things go wrong? You need a strong structure in the family. And even if there is an instance where that dad is not in the household, if you came together to make a child, you have to raise that child, whether you're with that person or not. So I think we have to get back to what being a family is, and it's so important to spread that message.
So Amir, what made you be a part of this documentary?
What made me be a part was that I never had my dad in my life and stuff like that. So, Vaughn had came, I was always in trouble at school. Like, I was on the wrong track and stuff like that. Vaughn came along and set my head straight, basically, and got me on the right track. So I think Vaughn, for real.
So what do you think this documentary could do for kids your age?
It could do a lot. You could change you around like me, or you could continue doing what you're doing, and it'd be a bad thing. So I mean, I think this documentary is good.
Okay, so it's Ariel Donce, and we thank you so much, Amir, for being a part of this documentary and stopping by for this interview. Thank you so much. And I'm here with the director's godmother, and we want to talk to you about, like, how do you feel about this documentary, and what does fatherhood mean to you?
Well, I couldn't be more proud of Vaughn because I've watched him, and I've watched him since he was a child, and I've watched the struggles that he's been through, and I'm just so excited that he has actually, what fatherhood means to me is what he's exemplified.
Yes.
Just taking responsibility for that which belongs to you.
Now, can you tell us a little bit more about Vaughn's story, since you were there in the forefront when he took custody of his son at such a young age and was a single father? Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, I was amazed because I don't want to say black men, but sometimes black men don't take responsibility for their children. And I watched how he fought. He didn't always have the money, he didn't always have the means, but he made a way and he sacrificed to do that for his son.
Yes.
To be more proud.
Yes, absolutely. Now, what do you hope for people to take away from this documentary?
That it can be done, and I'm excited that black men and men in general are taking responsibility for their children, and that maybe more men will look at this and say that I can do it as well.
Yeah, so, I mean, I guess we both can agree that it's time to wake up not only the city of Philadelphia, but fathers all over the world.
Absolutely.
Yes, thank you.
All right, I'm here with Quincy Harris, who is a part of the film, The Wakeup. Quincy, can you just let us know a little bit of your role in the documentary today?
Well, no. Well, Vaughn, he asked me to be a part of it. I'm just one of the fathers, just sharing my experiences. That's all.
All right, so as far as sharing your experience, did you grow up in a household where your father was present and in your life?
Yeah, I know that's like an anomaly here, but yeah, my mom and dad been together for like 40 plus years. And my dad was in the military. He went to the Vietnam War, so there was a lot of structure in my household growing up. Grew up in Germantown, and it just helped me, raise my family. I have 2 boys, have a wife, been married for 5 years, so yeah, good thing.
Now, do you think you would be the great father that you are if it wasn't for your father?
No, not at all, because it's hard. I think what people fail to realize, just having a household period is hard, but having a household and being African American is doubly hard because we have so many things, poor education system, outside influences that hinder us so much. If it wasn't for my father sticking with my mom and just really creating a structure, I don't know where I'd be.
Well, thank you for stopping past our red carpet.
You are amazing. Can we talk about this dress?
Thank you.
It's respectfully tasteful and amazing. I just want everybody to know that.
Thank you, Mr. Harris.
I don't know if this is game.
Founding Fathers with a Z.
I thank everybody for making it out tonight. Give yourselves a round of applause. Everybody looks so beautiful, right? Somebody once told me that you couldn't do it, And I just want everybody to say, we did it. We did it. Huh? We did it. So without further ado, I'm not going to hold it so you all know everybody's anticipating the future of the movie. Lights, camera, action, it's showtime. Where's my son at? NJ, come up here, boy. Give my son a round of applause. I thank God for his life. Y'all see me talk about him all the time. But you have no idea the fulfillment that I get every day, waking up, seeing my son next to me, taking him to school, watching him progress, things he's endured, things he's overcome. This boy is a champion. I thank God. I thank God for everybody being a part of this.
Turn up the lights, young baby. Extra bright, I want y'all to see this. Turn up the lights, young baby. You know
Hey, let's give everybody who's a part of this film another round of applause. I just want to thank the future, the next generation. These young ladies, Rihanna, Nasira, Naya, y'all stand up, please. And there in the mirror, Mayor was on the DJ this morning. I probably didn't see the Steven. He was on DJ. Give Mayor a shout out before that. I want to thank Bilal Bryant. I want to thank Bryant, Jennings. I want to thank Quincy, Q-Deezy, Harris. I want to thank my mom. I want to thank Mike Morak. I know he couldn't be here. I want to thank Chuck Ellis. You know? Shout out to Chuck Ellis. There's a lot of fathers in this room right now. Dr. James Storm, I see you. There's a lot of fathers in this room right now that haven't been mentioned, that are maintaining consistency, that are maintaining a great relationship with their sons and their daughters. I want to shout out my brothers over there in the corner. Mike and Stan, give them a round of applause. They're consistent fathers. These young ladies right here, they come from a really, really, really compromising background, really difficult lifestyle, but they still go hard every day in the classroom. Those are the ones that motivate me to keep going. The young generation has got to be the ones who motivate us to strive to be successful. It's no more I can't. You come home, you put your feet up after work, you say, oh, I'm tired. Because guess what? We can't sleep on the future. You see what's happening when we do it. We gotta wake up. Wake up. I love everybody. I thank y'all for being. I want to thank my grandma, all my family, my mom. I love you so much. I love you too. I thank y'all both for creating somebody who's really going to try to make the world a better place. I thank everybody that was able to come here, because I'll tell you, there's a lot of people told me, well, you can't do a documentary. So a lot of people say, you didn't go to school to make a film. You didn't go to school to do this. Guess what? You got guts. God gave me faith. I never quit. I never quit on my son. No matter what. I love you, boy. Please, I want to thank Patty Jackson also. I know I'm going off a little bit on a tangent. There's a lot about Patty Jackson everybody doesn't get to see. How she takes care of her family, how she cares about the city. You know, how she's a bona fide mother consistently as well. So guess what? I'm going to see y'all next year, because this is just part one. We're not finished yet. We're just getting started. I appreciate everybody. Thank God I see you. I appreciate everybody who's here to make it in. Dr. James, I love you. I appreciate everybody that made it tonight. My Uncle Tut's been an inspiration to me. All my family, all my aunts, my uncles, Carla, Plants, I can go on. My parents, I see you. I see them both. I love them. Thank you.
Can't see my daughter. Her mother, brother, grandmother hate me in that order. Public visitation.
My son just turned 9, so if everybody can join me and celebrate his birthday on the count of 3, we're gonna sing him happy birthday. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy